Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck. Makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, Squirrels. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening from Castleton. This is Region 1 Volleyball between the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Central Cass Squirrels on homecoming week here for Central Cass. I'm Chase Miller, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight on yourliveevent.com again for high school volleyball between Central Cass and Northern Cass. We'll start with the visitors on our Bank North scoreboard here tonight. In the Jags, a mark of 15 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie on the season, 3-0 in Region 1 play. Head coached by Angie Johnson on the season. They won the Valley City tournament over the weekend on Saturday in Valley City, beating our Redeemers in the championship match. After tonight, Northern Cass will continue their rivalry week, going from Castleton to Kindred on Thursday. Bob Roars will have the call for you on that one Thursday night in Kindred with an opening serve at around 7 or 7:15. Then after that for Northern Cass, they will travel to Central Valley on Hillsborough Central Valley on September the 25th and host Sargent County on September the 26th. In Hunter. For the Central Cass Squirrels, 7-3 on the season and 2-2 in Region 1 play. Head coached by Dana Stansberry here for the Squirrels. For Central Cass, they lost to Mayport CG in the championship match of the Volley in the Valley tournament a week ago on Saturday. Then they swept Maple River on Tuesday and then lost in 3 their last time out on Thursday against the Warbirds down in Weimar-Lidgerwood. After tonight for Central Cass, they will host Lemoore Litchfield Marion on Thursday. We'll have that broadcast for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Then they will host Hillsborough Central Valley on September the 28th as well. From there, out-of-town scoreboard here tonight, Weimar-Lidgerwood at Fargo Oak Grove. You also have Kindred making its way to Sargent County. We have that game on Your Live Event, and Richland at Lisbon also on yourliveevent.com tonight. Tri-State makes their way to Hankinson and Maple River at Enderlin tonight for Region 1 volleyball. So that's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard. The Region 1 standings entering play here this evening, 2 teams unbeaten in Northern Cass and Kindred. Then following that, it's a logjam currently tied for 3rd with Hankinson, Oak Grove, Sargent County, and Weimar-Lidgerwood all tied for 3rd at 3-1 in the region. Central Cass is currently by themselves in 7th with Maple River in 8th. The Squirrels do own the head-to-head against Maple River. Central Cass at 2-2, Maple River at 1-2, Lisbon 9th at 1-3, then Tri-State, Enderlin, and Richland as well. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, our coaches' conversation will be joined by Angie Johnson from Northern Cass and Dana Stansberry from Central Cass, the starting lineups and the opening serve tonight. This is the Region 1 volleyball contest between the Jags and the Squirrels on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight for Region 1 Volleyball, Northern Cass and Central Cass head coach for the Jags, that is Angie Johnson here. And Angie, always fun to talk to you mid-September, as now you've had a full month of the season. You've played some volleyball tournaments as well. I remember asking you in August, how are you going to mold this team, having 4 or 5 girls back from a state championship, then you got some new roles. So how is that molding process going first here, Angie?
It's still in progress, but it's coming together. We were at Valley City this last weekend, and we did a lot of good things. So it's just, we just have to be patient with each other.
And then going up against Central Cass here tonight, throw records out the door. It's always a good crowd. It's always rivalry night. So for someone who hasn't played in this, they've maybe seen it as a C-Squad player, they've seen it as a JV. Is there any more added coach speak to a match like this? Or is it, hey, it's just like, quote-unquote, any other match because it just counts as one win or one loss, Angie?
It's a lot of trying to get them to take deep breaths before the game starts. We're going to have nerves. It's going to happen. And so we just need to make sure that we can lean on each other and try to settle in a little bit quicker than the other team.
And it's a rivalry week because you got Kindred coming up around the corner as well. So what does a week like this present that hopefully you gain as knowledge from a coaching perspective before you get to that Region 1 tournament, essentially, once you get to Lisbon, going up against some pretty good competition here this week in Region 1?
It's just good to see, one, the other teams and see how they're doing, and then, two, what we need to work on. I mean, a lot of things stand out when you play good teams of what we need to get in the gym and work on. So that's really what I'm focused on, and just making sure that we're doing all the little things correctly, trying to stay disciplined, communication, effort, attitude, all those things.
I always like to ask one or two players. Hayden Crockett, I know before we got on to talk about this pregame interview, you said Hayden just has done a really good job of picking people up, maybe having a good spot when you need a kill or maybe when you need a dig back row. Outside of what she's done on the court, has she also provided some experience being part of that varsity part last year here, Angie, off the court? How has she kind of done both of those, so to speak, the first month of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's just a confident person. That's a big reason why she was on the court last year and just gaining all that experience. But yeah, this year she swings really hard at the ball, and she's gotten a lot more consistent with putting the ball in play. And she really stepped up this past weekend, just being that person that we can go to, and maybe other teams are camping out on some other hitters that they're focusing on. So yeah, she really stepped up and really provided a lot of leadership this weekend.
Final thing for you, Angie, before I let you go. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what's one thing that you want to see, or is there an area that you're, maybe tweaking a little bit or challenging your girls tonight? What's something from a coach's perspective here against Central Cass?
I really just want us to focus on the little things. Like I said, I'd love us to stay on our feet a lot more. We like to dive for things when we could easily run through them, and then just to be confident and really shake off our errors. That's kind of what we struggled with this weekend. We'd get in some big ruts, and we just couldn't shake off the things that we did before. So those are things that we'll just look for tonight, just to try to see where we're at with that.
Angie, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck against Central Cass.
Thank you.
That again, head coach for Northern Cass, Angie Johnson, will continue on our pregame show after this from Castleton. The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. On our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight, Region 1 Volleyball, Northern Cass and Central Cass from Castleton. Joining us now from the Central Cass Squirrels, that is Dana Stansberry here, head coach for the Squirrels. And Dana, for you guys coming into this one, it's homecoming week, so there's always a lot of extra fun for you at the end of the day when it comes to coaching perspective here. And then you have your rivals on top of it and defending champs with the cherry on top here. So what's the weekend kind of been like as you lead into this volleyball match against the Jakes?
Surprisingly, we've had a really good practice last Friday and yesterday with homecoming and all the festivities. The girls are focused, and we've talked a lot about that whole concept of relentless pursuit, that no balls drop on our court. We know that Northern Cass has an absolutely fantastic offense. We know that. Everybody knows that. But the key to beating them is that relentless pursuit, not letting the ball drop on our side of the court and just keep giving it to them until they get frustrated and make mistakes. So that's the name of the game tonight.
And you played against some pretty scrappy competition as of late with Weimar Lidgewood. Northern Cass are going up against the Lobos on Thursday night as well, a good non-region contest. So what do you hope this stretch of volleyball does for your team a month from now ahead of that Region 1 volleyball tournament?
Oh, that's a great question. I think this is going to show us what we need to do differently at the net. We've worked a lot on blocking movement and tip coverage. We've changed how we're positioning ourselves on defense, and we're going to find out if that's going to work tonight or not work, and we'll know at the end of the night.
Right side, also Aspen Preen, maybe an area that I haven't spoken with you throughout this season here, Dana. What have you liked specifically from the right side attack so far this year?
So on our right side, we have Braden and Carly, and they are our big block out there, and that's their job. We've worked a lot with them offensively the last two practices, trying to figure out where they can place the ball and how we can frustrate their outside when they're coming in to block us. And then our Miss Aspen Preen in the middle, she's such a fun kid. I think I told you that the other night. She's willing to try anything. She's willing to run anything. And she's going to be doing some different things tonight that she hasn't been doing all season. So again, we'll find out if it works later.
Some new stuff here, which follows up my last question. Biggest key tonight against Northern Cass. I know Josie Jensen's always going to be there, but with the Jakes, traditionally, they have a good block. They make it difficult on hitters as well. It's not just Josie, it's someone else always throughout the seasons. But what's the biggest thing tonight from a Central Cass point of view?
It's defense. Defense is going to win this. I've watched the Mayport Northern Cass match probably 6 times now. And anyone that watches that knows that defense won that match, and that's what we need to do tonight, is be on our game defensively and keep putting the ball up.
Dana, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here against the Jakes.
All right, thanks, Chase.
And again, Dana Stansberry here with us on our pregame show. Will continue on yourliveevent.com from Castleton. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My co-workers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show, final segment before we get to our starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight in Castleton between the Central Cass Squirrels and the number 2 rated team in the latest volleyball polls in North Dakota. That is the Northern Cass Jaguars. Northern Cass at 3-0 in Region 1 play. Well, for Central Cass, they stand at 2-2. And for both teams, a little bit of a moving week, if you will. While for Central Cass playing a quality opponent in Weimar-Lidgewood, and Weimar coming up last week on Thursday. It doesn't get any easier tonight with the task at hand. The good news, though, it's at home against the defending champ here in Class B, and also a team that's been to state a ton as of late in the Northern Cass Jaguars. While on the opposite side, for Northern Cass, talking with Angie Johnson in the pregame, as she alluded to, just kind of the emotions that goes through playing a little bit of rivalry week going up against Central Cass and Kindred in back-to-back volleyball matches. But at hand here for Northern Cass, if they can take care of business tonight, they could reach the midway point of the Region 1 season, being unbeaten at 5-0 with a win here tonight, and then going to Kindred with the win. While for Central Cass, they're looking to show that they can play with the best, not just in this region, but also across the state of North Dakota right now, changing some things up defensively. Talking with Dana Stansberry here in the pregame as well, so we'll see how that eludes going up against a pretty good block and also some quality hitters in Northern Cass as well. The Region 1 standings are starting to take place a little bit, as in before in prior years. The top 4 seeds are going to buy into that region quarterfinals, which will be in Lisbon on November the 6th. And then from there, 5 through 12 are in the play-in match, with 5 through 8 hosting. For Northern Cass, they're coming off a state championship, defeating Lytton HMB in 5 in 2022. Taking a look back at appearances, 2021, they beat Central Cass in the region championship. Last year, they beat the Kindred Vikings in the region title. So for the Northern Cass Jaguars, again, under Angie Johnson, a program that continues to reload, not rebuild. While on the opposite side for Coach Dana Stansberry, taking over for Alyssa Kozowski this year. She's been involved with Enderlin and Central Cass as well as a volleyball coach and player, but now for the Central Cass Squirrels, this is more of an opportunity here as this part of the season comes through at 7-3. Playing awfully good brand of volleyball for the Squirrels, but continuing to learn with kind of what Dana wants to do. Also seeing the different players with rotations coming in and having maybe 1 or 2 different spots of maybe what they've done in prior years. So on tap here, it's rivalry, it's homecoming night. Should be a fun one for Region 1 volleyball tonight. If you missed any of our conversations throughout the week, make sure you go to yourliveevent.com. And a reminder, tomorrow night we'll have the yourliveevent.com coaches show, cross-country football, and alongside some volleyball chat and more. That's every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. And in case you missed it, you can go to our website of yourliveevent.com or simply subscribe to our YouTube page by searching Your Live Event as well. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Again, that is IrieInsurance.com. We come back after this to starting laps and the opening serve tonight from Castleton. It's Northern Cass and Central Cass for Region 1 Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. how well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation. As we get ready for the starting lineups on our Bank North scoreboard, Northern cast the Jags out in their black uniforms tonight, except for the libero and Abby Weibly. She's out in the gold uniform here this evening. The senior at 5'6", here is Abley. Also at a setter, it's Addison Rust. Addie, the senior setter, at 5'5". From there, Hayden Crockett, a junior outside hitter at 5'9", here for the Jags. You also have Ari Anderson, Ariana, for the full name, Ari for short, for the senior opposite at 5'9". Josie Jensen, a senior middle hitter at 6'3". From there, Ellie Lucas, the senior outside hitter at 6'1", and Lauren Johnson, the sophomore, at 5'10", here for the Jaguars. Weibly, Rust, Crockett, alongside with Anderson, Jensen, Lucas, and Johnson. Northern cast 15-1-1 on the season, head coach by Angie Johnson. We go from there to the Central Cast Squirrels out in their red uniforms here this evening for Central Cast with a mark of 7 wins, 3 losses, 2-2 in Region 1 play. Dana Stansberry is the head coach here for the Central Cast Squirrels. Central Cast will roll like this. At a sophomore setter, it's Abby Covervig, a sophomore, part of that 2-setter rotation with Emily Brodeen, but Abby Covervig here again in the starting lineup. Isabel Thompson, Izzy for short. Thompson, a sophomore outside hitter. From there, a senior, Grace Fletchock, the senior libero here for Central Cast. Fletchock again at a senior. You also have Elise Wisniewski, a senior middle hitter. Wisniewski here for the Squirrels. Ava Cotton, a junior outside hitter for Central Cast. Aspen Preen, a sophomore middle hitter. Preen again a sophomore, and Carly Schneider, the senior opposite here for Central Cast. Convervig, Thompson, Fletchock, Wisniewski, Cotton, Preen, and Schneider here for the Central Cast Squirrels. Again, Dana Stansberry, the head coach for the Squirrels, out in their red tops with white uniform, white numerals and lettering outlined here in black tonight. It's Northern Cast, it's Central Cast. The first service next here on your liveevent.com.
honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we come back here tonight in Castleton between the Jags and the Squirrels, I'm Chase Miller. He's Reggie Funk handling the camera, and this is Region 1 Volleyball on a Tuesday night. For more information throughout the week, go to yourliveevent.com for more games upcoming for Friday Night Lights again this coming Friday into what we have Thursday for some more volleyball action and more. Again, simply go to the website, yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass looking to get to 4-0 in Region 1 play here this evening, while the Squirrels are looking to get to 3-2 here on the season. Central Cass will start off with the serve here for the Squirrels, and then you have Northern Cass as well. Both liberos getting checked in as they will get this one ready to go, and the officials take a look over, and we're going to get the first serve here tonight for the Squirrels with Abby Covervig to get this thing underway a couple minutes after the top of the hour. First serve at 7:05 on a Tuesday night, and this Region 1 contest is underway. Northern Cass will set up Jensen, back right corner. Was there a touch at the net? There was not, but it was a net violation regardless, and Central Cass sees Northern Cass take first blood here on our Bank North scoreboard. So the point again will be awarded to Northern Cass. Service upcoming here for the Jags. Back set Covervig, Cotton with the miss hit, and now it's 2-love early here for the Jags. As they will say that there was 4 hits, so that'll actually be a point awarded now to Central Cass, and will make it a 1-all affair. Service upcoming for Ava Cotton, the junior. As she will walk up to the service line here. This one dug out in the back by Lucas. Set up middle. Jensen. Elise Wisniewski was there for the one-on-one opportunity. And Wisniewski able to put up a front and win that battle here for Central Cass. So early on the way here. The defense that Coach Dana Stansberry said they had to do well. Hayden Crockett with a nice hit. Better dig out by Fletchock. There's a tip by Jensen in a perfectly executed spot here for Josie Jensen, tied at 2 apiece. Substitution here is Addie Rust will check out of the contest. Also coming out here for Northern Cass will be Ari Anderson. Service here for Paige Bosch, the junior setter. Currently tied at 2 apiece. Service on the way. Cotton with a good pass. Outside here goes Izzy Thompson. There is Lucas. Winter Quest, and then Lucas unable to get it over on the third. So a nice start early on here for the Central Cass Squirrels, digging in a little bit and taking a 3-2 edge. Fletchock will come out of the game. Central Cass with Aspen Preen will come in. A service by Wisniewski. Back right corner, Lucas with the dig. Bosch sets up big right-handed swing on the way there by Winter Quest. For the Squirrels now, they get it over, and a good spot and location for Carly Schneider, the senior, with the kill. 4-2 Central Cass. Schneider with her first kill of the match, and the Squirrels doubling up the Jags early in set number 1. Weibly with the dig. Bosch set to the outside. Crockett over that double block, covered nicely by Thompson. Backs it on the way. Schneider hits this one into the net, and a side out here for the Jags. Service upcoming by Josie Jensen. Last year for Josie as a junior, went all the way around the horn, played all 6 positions for Northern Cass, and that'll be a service there. First service there for either club here in this match. And for Central Cass, they will make a couple of substitutions. Emily Brodeen will come on to set and play in the front row. Now will be Brendan Pyle, the senior opposite. Service here for the Squirrels. Bosch, back set on the way. Crockett down the line for a rifling kill. Hayden Crockett earns her first kill of the match. Nice set there by Bosch. It's 5-4 Central Cass. Quick passing so far. Haven't seen a lot of volleys or rallies going. It's been 1, 2, 3, and a point for the majority. Not too many back and forth points here in this early part of this first set. This one blocked at the net, kept alive though by Pyle, and then pushed over on the third. Northern Cass, where they go, they come middle. Winterquist, that'll be in for the kill. For Northern Cass, they have 3 different players with at least 1 kill here tonight with Crockett, Jensen, and Winterquist, and we're knotted at 5 apiece here on our Bank North scoreboard. We'll have more volleyball action on Thursday for the Squirrels as they welcome the Lobos, and the same for Northern Cass as they make their way to Kindred. Both of those matches will be on yourliveevent.com on Thursday night. Bosch has to cover some real estate. Winterquist gets it over on the third. Fletchock with the dig. Brodeen sets up outside Izzy Thompson, able to hit a little bit of a change up there. Now Jensen from the back row. Ava Cotton with a dig. Central Cass coming up middle, right-handed swing on the way by Aspen Preen for the kill. Aspen earns her first of this contest, and it's now 6-5 Central Cass. So Squirrels by 1. They will come onto the service line here with Izzy Jensen in the back. Bosch sets up Lucas here over that double. Block for a kill. Only Lucas gets in the kill category. Here we're knotted at 6 apiece. Northern Cass the service line as Russ comes back on, also with her up front here with the substitution is Anderson. Service upcoming for the aforementioned Russ. Central Cass bumps it outside. Here goes Aspen Preen over on the third. Northern Cass set to the outside. Here's Lucas down the line off the deflection there of Emily Brodeen for the kill. Allie Lucas with her second kill of this contest, as the Jags lead it by 1. Northern Cass, Central Cass, Tuesday night here. Homecoming night again for the Central Cass Squirrels. Russ to serve. Fletchock with the dig. Central Cass will come up middle. Aspen Preen off the block in for the kill. Might have got a little help there on the ribbon of the net as well. Regardless, it goes down as a kill, and we're knotted at 7 apiece. Service here by Fletchock. That one comes across, and the first ace of the night goes to the Squirrels. Fletchock gets her first one of the evening. Now 8-7 Central Cass. Service here by the senior with Fletchock will continue to the opposite libero there in Weibly. Rust backs at Lucas tip, covered nicely by the Squirrels. Set up outside chance on the way for Cotton, that was tip. Covered here by Northern Cass with a back set. Lucas gets blocked at the net, and Northern Cass will go back row now with Jensen on the attack. Central Cass with Brodeen, and we'll have a double hit or possibly a lift. Regardless, it'll be a point here for the Jags. Tied at 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sounds like a phone number early here in set number 1, as this will be a knuckler, and we'll have a violation here on the Squirrels. So make it 9-8. 9-8 Northern Cass with a point. Dana Stansberry wants the confirmation with everything going on from the scores table here, as the serve will be upcoming for Lucas. We'll continue here in a moment. Lucas with the running jump serve. Cotton with a dig. Brodeen backs it on the way. Hit back left corner for the kill. Brennan Pyle gets her first kill of the match, and we're knotted at 9 apiece. All roads lead to the Fargo Dome this year when it comes to the state volleyball tournament. That'll be Thursday, November the 16th through Saturday, November the 18th at the Fargo Dome here about 2 months, well, from the exact day, as we'll get another point from the service line here for Central Cass, now at 10-9. Abby Covervig with the good-looking serve earns the point here for the Squirrels, as she will toe the line one more time here for Central Cass. But before then, that Region 1 volleyball tournament again on Monday, November the 6th. Service here by Kavervig. Jensen with the dig. Set up middle. Jensen blocked at the net. Kept alive by Lucas. Tried to muscle it over on the second. Was Jensen. She does for the kill. Point awarded to the Squirrels, and it's tied again. Which team is going to go on a little 3-0, 4-0 run and put some separation between themselves and their opponent here? Kavervig back set. Cotton hits one through the block for the kill. Ava Cotton with her first kill of the match, and the Squirrels have 4 different players with at least 1 kill here in set number 1. Squirrels to the service line with the aforementioned Cotton here. 7 wins, 3 losses so far here on the season for Central Cass. Northern Cass, Jensen off the block for the kill. Jensen earns her 3rd of the match, and we're knotted at 11 apiece. Those losses here for Central Cass. Get some pretty good competition so far here on this season. You lose to the Warbirds, a team that made the Region 1 semifinals a year ago. Mayport CG, the number 1 rated team in the state, as there's going to be an ace on the way here for Northern Cass, as they now lead at 12-11, as this ace will be coming here with Paige Bosch. And then Central Cass losing against Sargent County, team that's on the top end of Region 1 as well this season. Wisniewski with a tip over on the 3rd. Northern Cass vaults it to the outside, coming across his winner quest on the 3rd for Northern Cass. Here comes Wisniewski up and over, a chance for Northern Cass to use it. They'll back set winner quest, who tips it over. Kavervig looking for a dump kill, covered by Crockett. Pass though goes awry, then punched across on the 3rd with Jensen. Kavervig outside, Thompson blocked at the net, and that's by Jensen. Jensen gets her first block. That results in a point here tonight for Central Cass as they lead it by 2. Lone loss this season for Northern Cass comes at the hands of Mayport CG, and there's an ace. I said, which team's going to go through a little bit of a run here? And since we're tied at 11, it's been 3 consecutive points here by Northern Cass, and thanks to some good-looking serves by the sophomore in Paige Bosch. Check that, the junior in Paige Bosch. This one is hit down the line. Thompson's there, back set on the way. Blocked at the net, Jensen. Carly Schneider, and we'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well on our Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cass leads it by 4.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Timeout here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, brought to you in part by our friends with Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045 as you see it on screen. That's again 701-347-4045 with Ryan at Tope Insurance. Bringing you our timeouts here tonight between Northern Cass and Central Cass. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here on this Tuesday night. Service by Bosch will continue. Cotton with a good pass. Kavervig set outside. Thompson off the block, covered nicely by Ava. This one, Kavervig pushed across and covered by Crockett. Set up middle, Jensen for the kill. Jensen earns her 4th kill of the match, and now it's 16-11. As all these players now well into volleyball form from when the season has started nearly a month ago. For a handful of these teams, starting at the Northern Cass Invitational. Central Cass with a dig with Fletchock. This will go to the outside here. Tight at the net, Joust goes back on Wisniewski's side, somehow keeps it alive for the Squirrels as they volleyed across with Kavervig. Bosch set up outside Crockett, cross court. Good thought, that'll be out of play, but the miss hit there will allow the Squirrels to get back to the service line. But a 5-0 run by Northern Cass puts some separation between themselves and the team clad in red here in Central Cass on our Bank North scoreboard. Service by Wisniewski. Northern Cass back set, Jensen off the top of the block, and this will be a kill. Jensen earns her 5th of the match. For Elise Wisniewski, she would love an opportunity at that one, and Jensen will go to the service line. Running jump serve here for Josie. Central Cass set up middle. Good hit on the way. That's in for the point. Aspen Preen has her third kill of the match here, and it's a 4-point contest. Coming up, we'll get to our set recap brought to you in part by our friends at Farmers Union Wasleen Kramer Agency. We'll take a look at the first half stats and more. That's all coming up once we get to our first set recap. Hayden Crockett over the block. Fletchock earns the dig and then pushed across on the third here for Central Cass. Set up Winterquist back right corner. That'll be out of play and no touch at the net. Now 17-14. Serve will continue for Brodeen here in Central Cass. Weibly earns the dig. Bosch sets up outside Lucas. Fletchock almost into the rafters here in Castleton. Izzy Thompson off the top of the block, covered nicely by Jensen. Winterquist set. Here is Lucas with the power tip, but that'll be out of play. Now 17-14. And now make it 17-15, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. The Squirrels cut it to 2 here on your liveevent.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by our friends at Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you and talk with Lindsey Johnson throughout the week as well, again, with Cass County Mutual. 17-15, both teams with one timeout remaining here in this first set. Northern Cass ballooned the lead to 5, and since then it's been 3 consecutive points by the Squirrels, but we'll have a service here, the first for Central Cass. And sometimes that's all that it takes, calling a timeout in football, trying to freeze a kicker, every now and then freezing someone at the service line. Hayden Crockett with a running jump serve. Dug up by Pyle. Make that Preen, excuse me. This one pushed across over on the third here for Central Cass with Pyle. Cross scored on the hit for Northern Cass. That'll be a point after the hit here coming with Lauren Johnson. Now 19-15. So the Jags match their largest lead here in set number 1. Crockett back to the service line here, trying to get to 20 points on our Bank North scoreboard in set number 1. Back set Thompson, able to earn the point. You had Winterquist and Lucas throwing up that block, and earning the kill here for Central Cass is Izzy Thompson. Service here for the Squirrels. Thompson, Johnson in the back. Josie Jensen, excuse me. This one cross-court on the hit, and that'll be in for a point and a kill. Northern Cass with Winterquist, her second. 20-16, Northern Cass with a chance to close out set number 1 here on the road against the Squirrels. Addie Rust to the service line. Running jump serve into the middle. Fletchock is there. Central Cass sets up outside 10-foot line, up and over on the third with Cotton. Rust Jensen with a right-handed swing, but that'll be out of play. A couple passes that go awry, and the point will be awarded here to Central Cass. Squirrels to the service line here with Fletchock. Weibly with the dig. Russ has to cover some distance. 10-foot line, getting it over on the third here for Northern Cass is Anderson. Other way, it's going to be a free ball. Weibly, Rust, set up, Lucas, tip, good spot covered here by Brodeen. And now Wisniewski calls everybody off. Jensen, Rust, set up. Here's Lucas with the attack and the kill. Allie Lucas with her third kill of the match. It's now 21-17 Northern Cass. Service upcoming here for Lucas. Running jump serve just over the net, and that'll be a point. Lucas earns the ace. That'll be the 4th of the match here, and Northern Cass leads it by 3. On our Bank North scoreboard, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank at Bank North. It's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender with Bank North. 22-17 Northern Cass here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Jags with 4 aces compared to 2 so far for the Central Cass Squirrels. Also tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, a couple of other Region 1 volleyball matches that you can watch here this evening. Kindred visiting Sargent County, and then also Richland and Lisbon here tonight. Kindred, Sargent County just about to get underway. Richland and Lisbon in set number 2. Lisbon currently with the edge. (22-17) Northern Cass here. Service upcoming here for Lucas after the second time out for the Central Cass Squirrels here in this set. Service will be coming here for Lucas. Lucas with a running jump serve. This one hit down the line. Northern Cass will handle it here. Russ set up, tip on the way by Jensen. This one pushed over then on the third. Northern Cass set, Jensen big wind. Brodeen keeps it alive. Wisniewski over on the third for the Squirrels. Back row attempt here for Lucas. Fletchock pass, Brodeen set, and that'll be out of play. Unable to keep it going there on the third. 23-17 Northern Cass. Service here for Lucas. Back to the service line. Central Cass outside Cotton. This one will be out of play, no touch at the net, and set point opportunity here for the Jags. Service will continue by Lucas. Lucas, good serve, dug out by Wisniewski. Central Cass back bump across the way. This one almost off the ceiling. And Russ calls everybody up and gets it over on the third. Chance for the Squirrels to use it, though. This one off the block for the kill. For the Squirrels is Brendan Pyle. And Central Cass will go back to the service line here, trailing it by 6. Kovervig will come onto the service line now for Central Cass. Northern Cass got on a little bit of a run. They haven't given the lead back here in this set. Outside Jensen for the kill, and that'll do it in set number 1. On our Bank North scoreboard goes 25-18 Jags. Josie Jensen with 6 kills in the match. When we come back, we'll get to our set recap, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Wesleyan Kramer Agency here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota, Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
A set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasling Kramer Agency. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and the surrounding communities, whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial, or recreational insurance. Come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for great rates and local service that you expect from Scott and Tyler in Castleton. Northern Cass with 6 kills by Josie Jensen, 3 by Ellie Lucas, 4 aces and a couple of blocks that resulted in points with Jensen. For the Central Cass Squirrels, Aspen Preen with 3 kills, Brandon Pyle with 2, a couple of aces, 1 by Convervig, 1 by Fletchock, and then Elise Wisniewski with the block for the Squirrels. 1 service error apiece for Central Cass, and Northern Cass set number 1 goes to Northern Cass 25-18 in a volleyball match that started 24 minutes ago here tonight in Castleton. That again is our Farmers Union Insurance Wasling Kramer Agency set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com. Other games going on tonight again. Weimar Lidgerwood visiting Forgo Oak Grove, a Tri-State at Hankinson, Maple River at Enderlin tonight. Richland at Lisbon. Lisbon took the first set, and then you also have Kindred at Sargent County here this evening. Nick Furch with you on the broadcast in Sargent County. Brent Dick with you on the broadcast in Lisbon. Those games also on YourLiveEvent.com here tonight. As we get ready for the second set here. First set was nip and tuck all the way, tied at 11. Then Northern Cass went on a 5-0 run and never relinquished the lead back at that particular juncture. As the second set, Northern Cass will continue serving here with Ellie Lucas, who closed off the first set. Lucas with a running jump serve hit down the line. Central Cass sets up outside. Here goes Cotton off the top. The block covered nicely by Addie Rust. And they got to push it across over on the third as they do with Anderson. This one tipped. Coming through, and that'll be out of play, but we'll have a net violation after the hit here for Northern Cass with Fury. This one will come across and be a point awarded here to Northern Cass, now at 1-0. Service upcoming for the Jags. Central Cass pushes it outside with Ava Cotton covered here by Northern Cass. Fury will hit this one across. Lauren Johnson. That one will be into the net. Now it's 2-0. And it will be Faith Fury here. Playing back, the freshman middle hitter. Getting some playing time here for Angie Johnson after Tesh Jalbert, the sophomore defensive libero, had an injury over the weekend against Valley City, so she's not in the lineup here tonight. Central Cass earns the point. Ava Cotton, that'll be her second. Now it's 2-1. So having to switch a couple positions here is Abby Weibel. Even though she's already a defensive specialist, she is now the libero in the back row here tonight for the Jags. Serve on the way. That goes to Weibel. Rust outside. Here's Jensen off the block, and point will be awarded to Central Cass, set 2 apiece. Service here for Convervig. Tied at 2 here on our Bank North scoreboard. Convervig muscles it across. Weibel with the dig. Northern Cass backs it on the way. This one pushed over then on the third by Anderson. Central Cass hits one down the line. Was that deflected? I say no deflection there after the hit by Schneider, and Northern Cass earns the point now at 3-2. Serve upcoming for Weibel. Part of the senior class for Coach Johnson. Squirrels, back set. Here's Cotton coming off that slide. That'll be hit into the net, and point will be awarded to Northern Cass. Jags to service line will continue with Weibel. Wisniewski with the dig. Elise attacks, blocked at the net by Jensen. Outside on the way. This one comes through for the kill. Central Cass with Carly Schneider. She'll earn her second. kill of the match. It's now 4-3. Serve upcoming here for Cotton. Northern Cass set up Johnson off the block for the kill for Josie Jensen. Jensen now will handle her 7th kill of the match at 5-3. Josie Jensen, the senior at 6'3" here, the tallest player on the roster for Northern Cass this season. You have her and Winter Quest at 6 foot, and then Ellie Lucas at 6'1", all above or at the 6 foot or above stature. Northern Cass will have a service error here. It's now 5-4. Service by Wisniewski for Central Cass. Elise comes across. Weibly is there. Lucas covers, and then Abby volleys this one over on the third out of play, and we're tied at 5 apiece. Coach Dana Stansberry told us in our pregame show, defense, defense, and some more defense. That's what she wants to see here tonight for her club against Northern Cass. Jags, back row, Crockett in for the kill. Really good looking spot for Hayden, her 2nd kill of the match, and Northern Cass will take the 1-point edge. And sometimes for defense, just can't do much with a well-executed placement of a volleyball like Hayden. Jensen at the service line. Cotton with the dig, set up outside. Thompson off the top of the block, covered nicely by Northern Cass. Crockett punches this one over on the third. A chance for the Squirrels to use it. Kovarovic back set, cross court. Schneider on the hit, kept alive by Bosch. 10-foot line, here goes Lucas. Fletchock. Central Cass now will handle it in the back with Cotton. Covered nicely here for Northern Cass. Outside Lucas again. That'll be out for the points. Close in the back row, and it's a 6-6 contest. Service here for the Squirrels. As coming in will be Pyle, and alongside with her is Emily Brodeen. So similar to the first set, where it's close back point for point early. Tied at 6 here in the second as well. Winterquest, that'll be in there for the point. Winterquest with her 3rd kill of the match. Just like that, Northern Cass back to the service line. Crockett here for the Jags. Hayden running jump serve in the back dugout by the Squirrels. Back set, Izzy over that 10-foot line. Back left corner for the points. Izzy her 2nd kill of the match. And just like that, it's back to a 7-7 contest. So tied at 2, tied at 6, and now tied at 7 here in this second set. Izzy with a running jump serve. That'll be out of play in the second service error for the Squirrels. After tonight, for both of these teams, a Region 1 matchup for Northern Cass as they make their way to Kindred. And then for Central Cass, they will host the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion, bringing a Region 3 opponent into Castleton. Joust at the net going to be won by Northern Cass, and someone went into the net, and this will be a violation on the Squirrels. Now 9-7 Jags. Serve here by Rust. Northern Cass with a couple of aces so far here tonight. Big right-handed swing and the kill here for Aspen Preen. That sounded good right off the hand there for Preen. It's now 9-8. Fletchock to the service line. That one knuckles across. Able to get over on the third is Northern Cass here with Anderson. Quick tip on the way, and the freshman in Fury comes up large. Fury with the kill. It's now 10-8 in favor of Northern Cass. Service here for Lucas. 10'9", Wisniewski gets this one over on the third. Northern Cass sets up Jensen. This will be out of play. And the Squirrels will take the points. To the service line, here goes Abby Kovervig for the Squirrels. 10-9 Northern Cass here after taking set number 1, 25-18. Service, Weibly with the dig. Back set on the way. This one pushed over with the left hand of Anderson. Central Cass to the outside here. Swung on by Cotton, blocked at the net. Kavervig somehow gets it over. Fury with the dig. Jensen, middle hit. That'll be out of play. Now it's a 10-10 contest. Tied at 10 in the first set as well. Tied at 11, and that's when Northern Cass stretched out the lead. Squirrels to the service line with Kavervig. Dug up by Lucas. Russ sets up middle. Fury back left corner in a perfect spot. The freshman coming up large here in the second set. And the Northern Cass student section chanting, "She's a freshman," on top of it. Serve upcoming here for Weibly as Fury will check out. Fletchock. Kavervig bump to the outside off the top of the block. There is Schneider. Back bump on the way. Crockett cross court on the hit. This will go off the hands of Thompson. And now 12-11. So Hayden Crockett will make it a 2-point edge here for Northern Cass. Northern Cass led at 5-3. That's been their largest lead outside of right now here in this first set. Second set over Central Cass. Really good spot there. A changeup by the Squirrels with Ava Cotton for the kill. That'll be her third. Cotton back to the service line. Northern Cass now will set outside Crockett. That'll be out of play. And a point goes to Central Cass. Central Cass looking to make a run in their own right here to try to put some distance between themselves and Northern Cass. Service here for the Squirrels. That goes just over the net. On the Central Cass side here, back set on the way. This one muscled across by Wisniewski. Russ outside Crockett, up and over on the third. Covered by Kavervig. Schneider goes cross court. Weibly back bump Crockett. Hits it, Fletchock with the dig, and then Jensen slams the door shut. Josie Jensen with her 8th kill of the match. You got the first opportunity there with Crockett, and then Jensen just flushes it away on the second one at the net with no block on top of it. Service here for the Jags. Floats across, Cotton with the dig. Central Cass outside Thompson, covered here by Bosch. Back with the bump, trying to push this one across his winner quest, unable to do so as it goes into the net. Now it's a 13-13 contest. Region 1 Volleyball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Service here for Wisniewski. Northern Cass outside Crockett. I believe it will be a 4-hit violation as it never got across, and it is. And Central Cass now leads it by 1. Service upcoming for the Squirrels with Wisniewski to the service line. Bosch with the bump. And Crockett has really had a good placement on that cross-court shot as it's 14-14. Hayden right now will earn her 4th kill of the match, the 3rd coming in this set alone. Service here for Jensen. Josie with 8 kills so far here tonight. Fletchock. And now able to get it over on the third is Aspen Preen. Set up middle, Bosch set, winner quest. That'll be a dig with a one-handed set by Bosch to boot. Winner quest with her 4th kill of the match. 15-14 Jags. To the service line they go with Jensen. Josie running jump serve here. Set up, blocked at the net. Fletchock is there. Squirrels, Schneider hits him down the line. That'll be out of play. I'm going to say there was a net violation, though, however, and the point will go to Central Cass, so we're tied at 15 apiece. So tied at 2, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, and now 15. Service for the Squirrels. Jensen dig. This one comes winner quest with a tip. Squirrels push it across. Jensen trying to get the pancake, unable to do so. Aspen Preen with her 5th kill here for Central Cass. 16-15 Squirrels with the advantage. To the service line, it goes here with Emily Brodeen. Just across the way. Northern Cass back set. This one pushed across there by Crockett. Brodeen set up middle. Across the net here by Pyle. Northern Cass with Lucas up and over on the third. Central Cass outside Thompson. Off the right-handed fist there of Jensen. And then Northern Cass able to volley it over on the third. Squirrels pushing it with Preen. This one goes with Winterquest. Lucas in for the kill. Lucas will earn the points. It's now 16-16 here. Josie Jensen playing in the back. You have Posh as the setter, and also with Winterquest at that sitter spot is Hayden Crockett will hit one into the net. So it'll be 17-16 now on our Bank North scoreboard. Third service error here for Northern Cass. 2 so far for Central Cass. Service upcoming for Izzy Thompson. Jensen with the dig. Bosch set up middle. This one tipped over by Fury. Pushed across then by Cotton, and she earns the points. Point will be awarded Ava Cotton with her 4th kill and a really good spot. And now it's 18-16, and Coach Angie Johnson wants a timeout. We'll break with him. It's high school volleyball tonight here in Castleton on your liveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Timeout on the court brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. You can contact Ryan throughout the week on that phone number that you see on screen, 701-347-4045. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or a review of your policies. 18-16 Squirrels here in the second set. First set went to Northern Cass, 25-18. First time out for Coach Angie Johnson here in this set. Service will continue for the Squirrels with Izzy Thompson. Thompson with the serve. Northern Cass will set outside. Here goes Lucas. Cross court, out of play on the miss hit. And now it's 19-16. Central Cass 6 points away. It was 19-16 last set. Just the tables were turned. Weibly volleys it over on the cross. Fletchock dig. This one passed across, tipped, then quickly at the net by Pyle. Middle by Winterquest. Central Cass outside. Ava Cotton hits one into the net. Now at 19-17. Service upcoming for the Jags with Rust. Rust will come across here to running jump serve into the back. Central Cass to the 10-foot line. Hit by Preen, dug out in the back row. Here goes Lucas, power tip right back over. Lucas tries to do it again. Fletchock keeps alive with Wisniewski, and then volleyed over on the third by Brodeen. Dump kill opportunity by Rush. Central Cass does a good job covering. Preen with the tip and the kill. Central Cass takes a 20-17 lead. Aspen Preen with her 6th kill of the match. That was a fun little rally right there here tonight inside Central Cass High School. Service by Fletchock. And Angie Johnson wants another timeout. We'll break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. It's Central Cass 20, Northern Cass 17. It's Region 1 volleyball tonight here on your liveevent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass leads it by 3 over Northern Cass. Grace Fletchock onto the service line here. Coach Angie Johnson has used both of her timeouts in this set as the Squirrels are trying to make it one set apiece. Fletchock on to serve. Weibly with the dig. Rust back set. Lucas off the block for the kill. Ellie Lucas now with 5 on the match. And the Squirrels will come on to serve with Lucas. Jags down by 2, trying to come back and win the second. Squirrels want to earn the point here with Wisniewski. Kept alive, pushed across, can't do so, and now it's 21-18. Well, for Central Cass, any way possible to get it to one set apiece. There's been some good defense by both here tonight. Service upcoming with Abby Covervig. With the running jump serve, back left corner, Lucas with the dig, tied at the net, unable to get it, and now it's 22-18. And we've seen some good serves here for Covervig, whether it's resulted in an ace or some errant passes in the back row here for Northern Cass. Covervig, Weibly with the dig, Rust set outside, Jensen off the block for the kill. Jensen now with 9 on the match. Serve coming here for Abby Weibly. Weibly will come on here. Dug up by Wisniewski. Northern Cass back. And we're going to have a net violation. This will be on the Jags. Squirrels 2 points away from closing out the Jags here in the second set. Here on homecoming week for the Central Cass Squirrels. Cotton to serve. This one will go all the way to the back. Lucas is there. Rust, and then Weibly somehow gets it over on the third. Central Cass tied at the net. Thompson jousts one and flushed home by Jensen. Jensen now in double digits with 10. Serve upcoming here for Northern Cass with Paige Bosch. Bosch with a running jump serve into the net. And Northern Cass, it'll be their third service error here of the set, and it's set point here for Central Cass. Squirrels with Wisniewski to the service line. Weibly, dugout. Here's Bosch. Winter Quest off the block, right back on Northern Cass's side. Outside Crockett, tip blocked at the net. There's Weibly, and then Jensen and Bosch just kind of looked at each other. One thought the other was going to go after it, and Central Cass takes the second set, 25-20. So we know we're playing 4 here at least in Castleton. On our Bank North scoreboard, second set goes to the Squirrels on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
As we come back to our set recap, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass, Northern Cass, even at one set apiece. Northern Cass taking the first set 25-18. Central Cass coming back to win the second 25-20. Josie Jensen with a match-high 10 kills so far. Ellie Lucas with 5 in that category for Northern Cass. Aspen Preen had herself a really nice second set. 3 kills in both the first and the second. She has 6 to lead the floor for Central Cass. Ava Cotton with 4 kills here for the Squirrels as well. 4 service errors so far for Northern Cass, 2 for Central Cass. That is our set recap and some other scores to pass along. Lisbon leads 2-0 over Richland right now in the third. And in the first set, Sargent County last update, 20-16 Bulldogs over the Kindred Vikings. That match going on in Milner tonight. That again is our Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen and Kramer Agency set recap. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents. Stop in for local service that you expect and great rates at Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here on this Tuesday night as we get the third set underway with Miss Covervig. Knuckler that goes all the way back to Weibly. Set up middle, tipped on the way by the freshman Fury. Covervig, back set, coming Schneider off the block, but will have a net violation. Net violation here on Northern Cass, so the first point of the third set on our Bank North scoreboard goes to the Squirrels. Service will continue by Covervig. That'll go to the back. Weibly just kind of got no man's land. That's going to be an ace. Covervig having herself a really nice second and now third set here, particularly from the service line, as we alluded to earlier. Not necessarily resulting in a ton of aces, but resulting in some difficult passes from the back row here for the Jags. Service continues. Weibly with the dig. Rust was there trying to cover some real estate, unable to do so, and just like that again, makes it 3-0 here for the Squirrels. Never decisive third set in volleyball. You win, you have a set to kind of throw away with. Middle coming for Jensen. She uses the block for the point. Her 11th kill of the match. You lose, your back goes right to the wall. You win, you can lose in the fourth and still come back in the fifth and give yourself a little bit of a real estate. Service coming for Weibly as Jensen again earned that kill. Set up, here's Wisniewski, back left corner. Russ is there to cover. Lucas with the bump, then Jensen volleys it over on the third. Covervig set up, here's the hit, and there's going to be a block at the net by Jensen. One-on-one there with Schneider, and Josie wins the battle. And just like that, Northern Cass is back within one. Weibly to the service line here. Back right corner. Central Cass set to the outside here. That'll be off the block, but out of play. No touch at the net there with Schneider, and it's a 3-3 contest. So something we really haven't said too much of here this evening is the long rallies or long volleys for either club. We've seen it a little bit, but it's been 2-3 times across, if that. Then there's some quick points as we have a double hit. Northern Cass will take it now 4-3. Once we get some more scores that come in throughout the way, we will bring you those here tonight. A very busy night also in Class A volleyball as well. Some pretty good volleyball matches going on, as this will be a service error with Northern Cass. North and Fargo Davies going at it tonight from the Spartan Dome. Service upcoming for Ava Cotton. Lucas is there for the dig. Set up. Here's Jensen. Fletchock with the dig. Jensen, right-hand side. Cotton is there to cover. Central Cass. Wisniewski off the block. Rust, Weibly, and the point here for the Squirrels. Make it now 5-4 Central Cass, and some really good back row play there by Cotton and Fletchock to earn the point for Central Cass. Lucas, Rust, to the outside, Crockett into the net, and now it's 6-4. So Central Cass to the service line here with Ava Cotton, 4 kills on the night. Jensen right across with Wisniewski for the kill. Jensen's pass just goes around. It sets up Elise Wisniewski with a platter, and she earns the kill. Now 7-4 Central Cass. Cotton to serve. Dug up by Weibly. Jensen coming right down Main Street, and that'll be a point. Going to have a lift upcoming for Ava Cotton. And you could just see Jensen coming from the back to attack that middle spot. And for Central Cass, it's like a freight train coming with that hit there by Jensen. Service here for Paige Bosch. This one floats across. Fletchock down to a knee. Back set on the way. This one going to be into the net, and we'll have a double hit eventually after the block there by Jensen and Crockett. Now it's 7-6. Scrappy play here tonight in Castleton. What you'd expect between these two clubs. Fletchock with the dig. Kovarevic set. This one's going to be over on the Northern Cass side and flushed away. And Winterquest earns her 5th kill of the match. So you got Winterquest, Lucas, and Jensen all with 5 or more kills here for Northern Cass. Service upcoming for Bosch. Central Cass set up. This one will be tied at the net. Wisniewski's block. Fletchock is there. Elise calls everybody off, then muscles it across on the third. Punched. Winterquest volleys it over. Chance for the Squirrels to use it. Kovarevic sets up Thompson through the block for the kill. Izzy Thompson with her first kill of this third set, her third in the contest. It's 8-7 Squirrels. Service here for Central Cass with Wisniewski. Bosch set up. Crockett miss hit, and the point will be awarded to Central Cass. 9-7 Squirrels on our Bank North scoreboard. For more information, go to ibanknorth.com to find a branch near you and for some more information as well. Service will be out of play for the Squirrels. That'll be their first service error here of this set. They have 3 so far in the match. As Jensen goes back to the service line. Josie gets that one across. 10-foot line coming. And then you had Weibly and Jensen just kind of look at each other in slow motion there as Aspen Preen earns the kill. That'll be her 7th. So 10-8 Squirrels here. As this just kind of feels like a 5-setter, if you will, the way these two teams are battling here tonight in Castleton. To the outside, there goes Lucas off the block for the kill. Allie Lucas, that'll be her 6th of the contest, and something for Northern Cass. They know there's going to be a lot of attention, and rightfully so, for Josie Jensen, but the Lucases, the Crockett's, the Winterquestes of the world of this team will have ample opportunities to do what Ellie just did right there throughout this season. Outside, this one on the hit by Pyle gets Jensen on a 50-50 ball to play it, then just unable to have a proper pass there for the Jags. It's now 11-9. Squirrels to the service line here for Izzy. Thompson running jump serve, and we'll have a violation here on Northern Cass. With the rotation, now it's 12-9. We saw that be called once on the Squirrels side, now once here on the Northern Cass side. Service here for Thompson. Jensen with the dig. Paige Bosch, 10-foot line. Winterquest up and over on the double block. Brodeen back bump, and then between Pyle and Aspen Preen, it's kind of same thing as we saw just moments ago with Jensen and Weibly for Northern Cass. Just both kind of a look at each other. Then by the time they try to play it, it's a little bit too late. Service here for Northern Cass with Miss Rust. Addy running jump serve, hit down the line. Cotton is there for the dig. This one goes to the 10-foot line. Cotton up and over the double block. Weibly with a sprawling attempt to keep it alive. Lucas back right corner. Thompson is there. Central Cass with the power tip by Cotton, and that'll be in there for a point. Rust and Josie Jensen were there, but Rush just going to keep that going closer to the net, and the point awarded here to Central Cass at 13-10. Serve here for Fletchock. Weibly with the dig. This one back set Lucas. Oh, what a finish. Lucas with the points. that power tip, if you will. Lucas has that one down pat. 13-11 service here for Lucas. Central Cass won the first set for those of you that are just joining us, or Northern Cass did, that is 25-18. Then Central Cass came back and won the second set 25-20. Jensen with the block at the net, then Jensen trying to finish this one off. Somehow the Squirrels got it to the third, but just ain't able to get it over the net. There's a couple bodies collide down there. Everyone looks to be all right. Ava might have caught a inverted knee into the thigh. It's now 13-12. And a service error here by Northern Cass. Winner of this set will get up by 1 on our Bank North scoreboard in sets. 2-1. Serve here for the Squirrels in Kavervik. Very efficient night so far for the sophomore setter. Jensen with the dig. Rust set up Josie off the block. That'll be right back on the Northern Cass side. Now to Lucas in the back row to Fletchock. Here's Northern Cass with Jensen. Wins not one but two jousts. And the point is eventually won here for the Jags. Jensen puts up her own block party at the net and a chance to tie for Northern Cass. Serve by Weibly. Fletchock, Kavervig. Cotton hits this one in the net, and we're knotted at 14 apiece. High school football season. A couple more weeks will wrap up the regular season. You get to mid-October, you start talking postseason, as this would be in for the ace. Weibly earns her first ace of the night. 4 aces here for Northern Cass as now they regain the lead on our Bank North scoreboard by 1. The Girls State Golf Tournament will be Monday, Tuesday at Maple River in Mapleton. Once you start getting to state golf, you know you're not far away from some other sports. There's a tip kill opportunity here by Josie Jensen. And Jensen earns her 12th of the match. It's now 16-14. Serve upcoming here for Northern Cass with Weibly. Back right corner is Thompson. Kavervik set up. Here's a hit into the net by Schneider, and we'll see if Coach Dennis Stansberry wants a timeout. She'll take a timeout on our Bank North scoreboard. We'll break with them. Northern Cass leads it by 3 here in the third.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Timeout's brought to you in part by our friends at Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of Southeast North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com. That's CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. 17-14 Jags here. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you tonight here from Castleton. Service by Weibly. After the timeout for Coach Stansberry and the Squirrels. Where will they go? They set Wisniewski off the top of the block. Weibly does a good job covering. Set by Rust. Here goes Crockett. That'll be out of play. No touch. It'll be 17-15. Serve now for Central Cass. The service line will be Cotton. We're at 17-15. Both in the first and the second for scores. Central Cass gets a little out of play after that Jensen hit, but they recover. Josie with a tip and a perfect executed spot for the point. Now it's 18-15. You just see that right-handed swing so many times coming from Jensen where you just expect the 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but all of a sudden you throw out a tip right there. It keeps everyone on their toes. Central Cass, Kavervig, Wisniewski gets blocked at the net. Cotton does a good job covering. Now with Schneider with a tip. There goes Crockett. Winterquist to Hayden here, up and over the block. Kovervig set up outside right-handed swing, and this will be into the net. It'll be a point awarded here to Northern Cass, now at 19-15. So Jags trying to separate a little bit here in the third against the Squirrels. One more point by Northern Cass. You might see another timeout here from the Central Cass bench. Fletchock with the dig. Kovervig set up. Here goes Wisniewski up and over on the third, covered by Lucas Bosch. Set up Jensen, left-hand side. Kovervig now to Fletchock. Schneider off the ribbon. Winterquist covers. Bosch with the bump to the 10-foot line. Crockett, Cotton, Kovervig muscled over them by Wisniewski. Northern Cass, Bosch set up Jensen, tip. Back over, Kovervig. This will be Schneider into the net. Now it's 20-15. Long volley goes to Northern Cass as they lead it by 5. Service here for Bosch. Running jump serve will go into the net, so service there here on Northern Cass. They had 3 in the second, their third here as well in the third. 7 so far tonight. Serve by Wisniewski. Back set, Jensen. That'll be in there for the point. Now 21-16. 4 points away for Northern Cass as Jensen goes to the service line. Josie Jensen, part of that all-region squad last season for Northern Cass. Cotton with the dig. Central Cass to the outside. Izzy Thompson off the block for the kill. Izzy with her 4th of the match. Now it's 21-17. Serve upcoming. This will be with Emily Brodeen. Part of that 2-setter rotation here for Coach Stansberry and the Squirrels. Service here from Emily. Northern Cass looking dump kill opportunity and a perfectly spotted executed play here for the Jags and Paige Bosch. 22-17. Serve upcoming for Hayden Crockett. Crockett into the back. Fletchock is there. Brodeen sets up Cotton. Back row blocked at the net. And we'll have a point awarded here to Northern Cass. Winterquist was there to throw up the block. Central Cass sees Northern Cass grow out that lead to 6, and that'll be a service error. Something that Angie Johnson will not like once they take a look at the final numbers here tonight. Just the free points that are awarded from whether it's hitting errors or from the service line. Wisniewski on to serve. Northern Cass will have to get this one over on the third. They do with Lucas on a free ball. Central Cass set up middle. Here goes Preen. They're going to say out, no touch at the net, and we'll have set point here for the Jags. 24-18 Northern Cass with Russ to the service line, and they'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here on our Bank North scoreboard. It's 24-18 Northern Cass. Taking a look at some other scores across the way here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred and Sargent County currently in action. Set number 2, Sargent County won the first, and the Bulldogs lead the second, 18-13 tonight in Milner. A game that went final in 3. Lisbon earns the sweep over the Ridgeland Colts 3-0. So Lisbon, with the win, will improve to 2-3 on the season, while the Ridgeland Colts will drop to 0-5 after the sweep for the Lisbon Broncos. So Lisbon hovering on that 9 spot right now. Maple River plays at Enderlin tonight. Maple River wins that one. They would pick up their second win of the season in Region 1, while Enderlin looking to get to 1-4 with a win this season in Enderlin. Outside, Ava Cotton for the points here for Central Cass. Her 5th. And the Squirrels are still alive here in the set, as they will need to go 6 consecutive points here for Grace Fletchock. Well, 5, but 6 would be better from a Squirrel perspective. Northern Cass trying to shut the door with Lucas in the back, no touch. Now it's 24-20. Service upcoming here for Fletchock. Little knuckler across the way. Rust, Lucas, tip, and that'll finish it off. Ellie Lucas with her 8th kill of the match, and set number 3 goes to Northern Cass at 25-20. So Northern Cass wins the first 25-18. Central Cass wins the second 25-20, and the same score, but a different result. Northern Cass now leads it 2-1. We're back after this with the fourth and our set recap on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's get to our set recap, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasley and Kramer Agency, with Scott and Tyler here on YourLiveEvent.com. Josie Jensen with a match-high 14 kills so far here tonight. Aspen Preen with 7 on the opposite side for the Central Cass Squirrels. Taking a look back at the third set, tied at 14, and then it was Northern Cass that would eventually go on and close out the set, taking 11 of the final 17 points to win it 25-20 in the third. So for Central Cass, trying to force a decisive fifth, while for Northern Cass trying to put this one to bed here tonight in Castleton and improve then to 4-0 in Region 1 play. While for Central Cass, they're trying to get to 3-2 here in the region. That again is our set recap, brought to you in part by Scott and Tyler. Visit them in Castleton. Everything from crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance. For the great rates and local service you expect, contact Farmers Union Insurance. To the fourth set we go here. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show whenever we get there after 4 or after 5. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, and more. That's all coming up on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Service here by Lucas. Into the back, Wisniewski with the dig. Kovacic set up outside. There goes Ava Cotton, and that will not be able to get over as it's hit in 4, and Northern Cass takes the opening point of the fourth. Service with Lucas will continue. Hit into the net, and now the Jags with back-to-back points to start off with. A little bit of breathing room here in this fourth set. Once we get to our post-game show as well, we'll recap what happened across with some final scores as they come trickling in Region 1 as well. Izzy has to get that one over on the third, but a chance for the Jakes to quickly use it as essentially a free ball, and Josie Jensen gets set up again for her 15th kill of the match. You can put up a block, but with Josie able to muscle that one through. Going to be tight off the net is Kavervig, and now it's 4-0. As we were alluding to earlier with Kavervig in the second and the third set doing a good job at the service line. Same thing for Ellie Lucas right now. She might not be getting the ace, but she's making it difficult for the back row to have a really good pass that setter here in Kavervig. Ava Cotton able to get it over on the third. Russ set Jensen. Gets it across. Central Cass. Here's Wisniewski into the net, and it's a 5-0 run to start here for the Jags. And Cass looking to win it in 4 here tonight on our Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass, well, now they got some work to do in front of them to try to get to a 5th set down by 5. Kavervig looking for the dump kill. This will get Northern Cass a little bit of auto rhythm and a perfect spot there for Kavervig. Now at 5-1. Side out here for the Squirrels, and Kavervig to the service line. Jensen tied at the net. This one will be won by Wisniewski. Northern Cass is going to be asking that it was over the net. Nothing was granted. Now it's 5-2 with Wisniewski's right hand coming across. Elise will earn the point. And for Central Cass, it'll be back to the service line here with Kavervig. Jensen with the dig. Back set on the way. This one going to get hit over there by Anderson. This will be out of play, but there is a touch in the back with Schneider. Now it's going to be 3 kills here, and Central Cass will take the point. So 5-0 run matched by a little mini 3-0 run here tonight for Central Cass. Serve upcoming for Kavervig. And we'll have a violation on Northern Cass. Now it'll be 5-4. And we might get a jump ball. Let's see here. As they're talking it over, and Angie Johnson, they'll have to see where everyone's set up properly for the rotation, and for Josie Jensen of where she was set, as they will talk it over right now with one of the officials here tonight. It's either going to be a 5-4 or it'll be a redo on the point. We'll keep it at 5-4 right now, but our officials will have a conference call here across the way, and they'll talk it over. Set number 1, again, went to Northern Cass, as did set number 3, 25-18, 25-20. Central Cass won the second, 25-20 here. So we'll either get a reserve or it'll be a point awarded here to Central Cass, and we'll have a reserve here. So a jump ball and a reserve upcoming for Kavervig. Service. This one dug out. Northern Cass set up outside. Jensen off the top of the block. Fletchock. This at the 10-foot line. Schneider hits it into the net. Northern Cass will take the point here, and to the service line they go. Also in the Twins against the Reds game, Royce Lewis is coming off with a leg injury. So that's not good for Minnesota Twins fans out there, especially because Lewis was seeing the baseball so well with those home runs and grand slams in the last month of the season. This one tied at the net, flushed away here by the Jags. This time with Ariana Anderson. Ari earns the point. Weibly back to the service line here for the Jags as they lead it now at 7-3. Back set, here goes Cotton down the line. Northern Cass here, quick pass. Jensen off the block and then off the right shoulder of Fletchock, quickly pushed across by Schneider. Dump kill opportunity coming by Russ, covered by Kavervig, and then Central Cass gets it over on the third with Wisniewski. Northern Cass set up outside, goes Crockett down the line, good spot. Able to get it over on the third is Wisniewski. Northern Cass middle. Jensen, Fletchock with the dig. This will come with Wisniewski for the kill. Elise earns the point for Central Cass. Service upcoming here for Cotton and the Squirrels. Both teams with matches again on Thursday. Both will be on yourliveevent.com. Cotton to serve, and that'll be an ace. Ava Cotton with her first ace in the match. That's the fourth as a unit here for Central Cass. It's now 7-5. Squirrels will host the Lobos on Thursday night in a non-region contest. Northern Cass will set this one up. Tip on the way by Jensen for the kill. She has 16 now on the night. While Northern Cass will travel their way to Kindred for a date with the Vikings. Serve upcoming for Northern Cass and Paige Bosch. Bosch into the back row. Fletchock with the dig. Kovervig back set. Here goes Schneider cross court. Northern Cass now with Crockett trying to answer cross court in for the kill. It's been Haynen's shot tonight, that cross court spot. It's now 9-5 Northern Cass. Serve upcoming for the Jags will continue with Bosch. Fletchock, back set, Schneider, off the top of the block, dug up by Lucas, then Wisniewski had a wide open net and just has a miss it. Elise would love to have that one back. Instead, it'll be 10-5, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well on our Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cass leads it by 5.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
This timeout brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. Call Ryan Tope at 701-347-4045 in Castleton, North Dakota. Again, providing our timeout sponsorship here tonight with them and Cass County Mutual as well. Cass County Mutual, for more information, go to casscountymutual.com. Northern Cass 10, Central Cass 5 here as the Jags are trying to put this one away in 4 sets. Central Cass trailing it by 5 after being down 5-0 to start this 4 set of play in a Region 1 volleyball contest here tonight. After tonight for Central Cass, they will be at the midway point of their season when it comes to Region 1 games. Northern Cass will be there after Thursday night in Kindred. Squirrels set up middle. Wisniewski off the top of the block. Weibly does a good job with the dig. Pushed outside. Crockett off the top of the block. Here goes Cotton. Kovervig. Izzy, Thompson, Jensen, Crockett, good spot. Kovervig with the cover. Bumped across here to Izzy again. Big right-handed swing. She keeps it moving. Kovervig back set. Schneider into the net. Northern Cass leads it by 6. Made Northern Cass so impressive last season with Coach Angie Johnson. Once they found ways to maybe lose a set or just play a little bit off kilter, it didn't take them long to get back into rhythm against really quality opponents throughout the year, and it was a scrapper against Linton HMB that went 5 for their second program championship in school history as Josie Jensen earns the tip kill. And now 12-5, and they have the bullseye on their back, but they've been used to that, talking with some of the players and Coach Johnson for the last handful of years, being the champ out of Region 1, making it to the state tournament. Pushed outside, here goes Izzy, cross court for the kill. Thompson with her 5th kill of the match. Now it's 12-6. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, their last state tournament appearance came in 2017. Region 1 runners-up 2 years ago in 2021. Jensen off of Cotton for the point here for Northern Cass. Josie with her 18th kill of the match. It's now 13-16. Coach Stansberry with 1 timeout remaining for the Squirrels as they're looking just for a little bit of a spark right now. Josie Jensen running jump serve, dug out by Cotton. This one on the 10-foot line, pushed over then by Aspen Preen. Here goes Lucas. That'll be for the kill. Ellie Lucas with her 9th kill of the match. It's 14-6. As Central Cass will bring on Kira Parker, a junior middle hitter. Jensen with the serve. Kovervig sets up Izzy off the block. Jensen with the dig. Set up by Crockett. Here goes Lucas. Kovervig, middle, Preen with the push. Bosch is there to cover the line shot. And now it's Crockett into the net. 14-7 in favor of Northern Cass as Central Cass will toe the service line. Coming back on will be Emily Brodeen, and to play the front will be Miss Pyle. You also have Izzy Thompson playing the front row and Aspen Preen here for the Squirrels. Northern Cass, back set, Crockett. This one, was it touched or not? They're going to say no touch. Or they will. The head official will say it is a touch, and that'll be a point awarded here to Northern Cass. Crockett with her 6th kill of the match. It's now 15-7 Jags. And Crockett to the service line. Hayden, a upperclassman this year as a junior for Coach Johnson. Into the back, and that'll be an ace. Crockett will be part of 5 different Jags who have an ace tonight. Now it's 16-7 Northern Cass. 9 points away here for the Jags. This will be back right corner goes Cotton. 10-foot line, cross court. This one will be out of play now at 17-7. Serve upcoming for Northern Cass. We'll continue with Crockett. Back with Fletchock. Central Cass back set. Here goes Izzy. This one with Hayden Crockett. Set up Ellie Lucas with the tip. Covered. 10-foot line. Crockett with the dig. Northern Cass will set this one up with Crockett able to muscle it over on the third. Central Cass outside Izzy Thompson. Northern Cass. Here goes Lucas. And that'll be a kill. Ellie Lucas into that double-digit category with her 10th kill of the match. It's now 18-7. Central Cass will have Rebecca Cagley, a junior, will come on now. And Northern Cass well in control here in this 4th set. Crockett to serve. Squirrels set up Izzy, blocked at the net with Lucas and Winterquest. This one tipped over them by Pyle. Bosch set. Winterquest able to muscle that one over. 10-foot line goes Izzy. Crockett with a dig. Bosch set up outside Lucas. This will be out of play, and the point is awarded as Central Cass. Squirrels down by 10 here in the 4th. And we'll have a substitution with Ava Cotton coming on and service here with Izzy Thompson. Thompson with a running jump serve. This one will be out of play, no touch after the hit by Fury. Now it's 18-9. Central Cass just needs to go a couple little mini rallies here as quickly as they can. I would love a nice 5 or 6 point run to trim into that deficit. Lucas, Squirrels middle. This will be Preen. That'll be a hitting error, and now 19-9 Northern Cass. All for Northern Cass right now, it's the old, you smell blood in the water, trying to put this one away here in the 4th set for the Jags. Service upcoming here with Miss Rust. Addie with the running jump serve. Cotton able to get that one over for the points. Ava Cotton with her 6th kill of the match. Now at 19-10. Serve upcoming for Fletchock. Into the middle, Weibly. Rust, back set. Here goes Lucas off the block. Cotton trying to cover some real estate, does. And then they get this one over on the 3rd. Northern Cass, Rust set up outside. Lucas, big wind and deliver. Ellie Lucas with her 11th kill of the match. 20-10 Northern Cass. Ellie Lucas been efficient here tonight as the Jags lead it by 5, service by Ellie. This will be at the 10-foot line for Wisniewski. Weibly with the dig. We'll see where they set Jensen into the middle. Fletchock trying to get that one over on the 3rd, unable to do so. Now it's 21-10. And we got a timeout on the floor on our Bank North scoreboard. Will break as well. Jags lead it by 11.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
On our out-of-town scoreboard, also on yourliveevent.com tonight with Nick Furch down in Milner, Kindred, and Sargent County. Sargent County leads it 2-0 over Kindred, but early on in the third set, the Kindred Vikings lead it 9-6 over the Sargent County Bulldogs. So make sure, again, you watch that one after this one concludes here tonight down in Milner on yourliveevent.com. And make sure you stay tuned to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You can sign up, and for the first 30 days through their app, new members, you'll get some car washes for free with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead at Tommy's Express. Serve on the way here. It's now 22-10. This will be with Lucas. Northern Cass 3 points away from winning this in 4 here tonight in Castleton. Lucas with a good serve. This one comes across, set up. This will be middle. Right-handed swing by Wisniewski, covered nicely by Pyle after the block by the Jags. Jensen earns another kill. Jensen going to be knocking on the door of 20 here tonight. Jags now 2 points away. Service by Lucas. This one just over the ribbon. Central Cass. Ava Cotton pushes it across on the third. Northern Cass set up outside. Here goes Fury into the net. Side out for the Squirrels. Central Cass will come on with Abby Covervig. Playing up front will be Parker. Covervig has been efficient tonight from the service line for Coach Dana Stansberry. Weibly into the middle. Jensen back left corner for the kill. And there's 20. Josie Jensen with her 20th kill of the match. Match point here for the Jags, and Weibly to the service line. 1 point away for Northern Cass. Weibly unable to get that one across. For Coach Angie Johnson, that'll be the first service error here of the 4th set. They have 9 in the match. Serve here for Ava Cotton. Dug up by Lucas, set up outside. Here goes Crockett for the finishing points. Hayden Crockett with her 7th kill of the match in a contest that goes an hour and 31 minutes here tonight in Castleton. The Central Cass Squirrels take it 3-1 by the Northern Cass Jaguars take it 3-1 over Central Cass. 25-18, 20-25, 25-20, and 25-12. Northern Cass now improves to 16-1-1 on the season and 4-0 in Region 1 play. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, they drop to 7-4 on the season and drop to 2-3 in Region 1 play. Northern Cass next up, a date with Kindred in Kindred against the Vikings on yourliveevent.com on Thursday. For Central Cass, they will host the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion on Thursday, also here on yourliveevent.com. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, that's coming up next.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
As we come back on our post-game show, let's get to our Enbridge Energy game. Enbridge Energy, go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes Enbridge Energy. Again, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Josie Jensen with 20 kills is obviously 1A here tonight. And then also a nice 1B compliment was Ellie Lucas with a couple of aces, 11 kills here on the evening for Northern Cass. That 1-2 combination is our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Again, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Those two have played a ton of volleyball for Coach Johnson. From there, our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the match. There was a couple long rallies. One finally finished off after Hayden Crockett was right at the net, dug out in the back by Cotton. Then Josie Jensen had a really nice one-on-one opportunity, dug out in the back by Fletchock. Central Cass would eventually go on to win the point and win that second set. That was just really good play because there was no block at the net, and the back row did a good job. That is our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, and questions, go to planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com for career opportunities. When we come back after this, we'll hear from the coach of Northern Cass, Coach Johnson, and Ellie Lucas. That's next here on your live event.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Join us now on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. That is Ellie Lucas here, finishing in double digits with kills on the night. Ellie, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. You get to 4-0 in Region 1 play. It's rivalry week with the Squirrels and alongside the Vikings. First things first, though, you took care of business tonight. What did you see from your team here, Ellie, to win it in 4?
Yeah, we kind of went down in the second set, but I saw all of us rely on each other and really need each other, and we used our teamwork, and we were together for the last 2 sets.
And able to come through when you get Josie Jensen going. It obviously is a broken record over the last couple of years. It opens up the lanes for everybody else. But how about Hayden here tonight with that cross-court shot? She had some pretty timely kills. What's it like when you get Hayden Crockett going for this team?
It's really nice. Hayden's a great addition. I think this year she's stepping out, and I think she is a really key role of our team. And it's really nice when she gets cross-court kills.
And then you got Fury playing some ample varsity minutes here tonight as a freshman. What's it like with the freshman coming on to a stage like this, to an atmosphere like this, to earn some valuable minutes but also some valuable points for your team?
Just super proud of her because this is scary as a freshman coming in, and I'm proud of her for stepping up and doing good.
Ellie, how has this team grown from the middle part of August to where you're at now, continuing to find ways to kind of get some comfort, get some stability? One match at a time is the old mentality, but how have you seen this team continue to come together and grow since mid-August?
I think we've just learned to play together better. From our tournament in Sioux Falls, I think we just learned to mesh, and we learned how to just play together and learn each other's ways on the court.
Final thing for you, Ellie, before we let you go, what do you want to take from tonight, 48 hours from now, with another rivalry game with the Kindred Vikings and Kindred?
Yeah, I want to take our 4th set and play how we played there for all 3 sets.
Ellie, thanks so much for your time.
Thank
best
you.
of luck tonight, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Ellie Lucas will continue on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show after this.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Join us on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show again is Angie Johnson, head coach for Northern Cass. And Angie, first things first, it's always nice to learn lessons and wins as we talk about here in 4 sets. And I know you're still tinkering a little bit with the lineup, and particularly having a player out again with Tess a little bit with an injury from over the weekend. But nice to come into a hostile environment and pick up a quality Region 1 win and get to 4-0 here in the region here, Angie.
Yeah, I mean, we would have loved to do it in 3, but like you said, we can learn a little bit. We always want to learn, and we always want to get better. So, and it's always just fun to play a high-quality team.
And now Josie Jensen, what more verbs, what more adjectives, what can you say about her? We had her for 20 kills here on the night, and obviously her block one-on-one at the net, able to go around the horn again. What does she continue to provide for this team when needed? It seems like she can kind of be the closer for you guys at different spots.
Yeah, she's just a great leader, and everybody obviously looks to her because she's coming back with tons of experience. And so we're just working on some new things with her, too. We need her to be, a bigger threat at the net than she was last year, which is saying a lot. And so we are just working on some things in practice, and so she gets a little frustrated at times, but it gets ugly before it gets better.
And then Hayden Crockett did a really nice job with those cross-court kills that we saw here tonight. Really good location. Ellie Lucas stepped up, double-digit kills here as well. So as much as it is Josie, which a lot of teams, as we've, like a broken record alluded to, the balance again at the net with some good hitting, and then all of a sudden you bring a freshman in Fury in who adds a couple of kills too here, Angie. So really good across the board here tonight from an attack standpoint.
Exactly, and that's how we're going to be successful. And obviously we look to Josie to do a lot, but we're not going to be successful with just one person who can get kills. So super proud of Hayden, and obviously Ellie is opposite of Josie, and Faith and all those girls that step up, and we've really been working on that somebody needs to step up, because Josie gets into the back row and she's not able to be as big in the front row for us. So somebody has to step up. I think we're learning how to do that, and people are feeling more confident doing it.
Yeah, and some nights it might be Addie Winterquist being that player as well. For this team here, Angie, 4-set win here on Rivalry Night. As we mentioned on the pregame, it's Rivalry Week a little bit, going to Kindred upcoming on Thursday. What do you hope to kind of learn and take from this match, in particularly 48 hours from now in Kindred?
We're going to work a lot on blocking tomorrow. We need to kind of fine-tune some things. We haven't really done a bunch of it this year, so really going to work on that, and then just super basic stuff. I think we got into some ruts just because we weren't being disciplined and weren't doing those things. So just super basic practice tomorrow just to prepare for Kindred.
Angie, as always, thanks much for your time, and best of luck on Thursday night.
Thank you.
Angie Johnson, head coach for Northern Cass, will continue after this.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we continue on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, to put a bow on this one here tonight, Tommy's Express Car Wash, love your ride with a clean routine. If you sign up on their app, for new members, you get the first 30 days. Well, you get some free car washes. 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out with the friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. In a match that goes an hour and 31 minutes here tonight, Northern Cass takes it 3-1, led by Jensen with 20 kills, Lucas with 11. 11, 7 by Crockett, 5 by Winterquist, 2 by Fury. A handful of aces here tonight. Service line, a 9 service errors for the Jags, 3 for Central Cass. The Squirrels were led by Aspen Preening kills with 7, 6 by Ava Cotton, 5 by Z Thompson. We'll be back here on Thursday night for some more volleyball with the Lemoore, Litchell, Marion Lobos coming into town as the Squirrels will look to get back on the winning track after falling against Weimar Lidgerwood on Thursday and falling here in 4 against Northern Cass. The Squirrels now 7-4 on the season, 2-3 in Region 1. Northern Cass will have them on YourLiveEvent.com on Thursday, as well as they improved to 16-1-1 on this season and 4-0 in Region 1 play as they will play against the Sargent County Bulldogs. And quick update from Milner between Sargent County and Kindred. Kindred leads the third set 24-23. Bulldogs take the first 2 sets 20-20, and Sargent County now has it at 24-all. You can catch that with Nick Furch for the conclusion down in Milner for some more volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. And also Minnesota Volleyball, Bagley going up against Ada Borup West. On behalf of Reggie Funk running the camera, and for both coaches joining us on the pregame show, and also for Ellie Lucas joining us on the postgame show as well, I'm Chase Miller repeating tonight's final. Northern Cass takes it 3-1 in Castleton. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.